It's Eshay, aka Nikki from yasss.com. Again, I'm coming back with, at you with a new video. As I stated before in the previous video that I did about the flower balls, my wedding will be coming up July 17, 2016, which is actually my birthday. So I'll be doing a lot of DIY projects. Now, the one that I'll be doing today is pretty much my gift box. You know how people put the cards inside of the boxes? Well, I'm not going to make the box from scratch, no, but I did get this box from Oriental Trades, which I'll post at the very bottom of this. They have wonderful wedding items, lovely party gifts, lovely party ideas, and when I saw this, I just knew that I could transform it to my colors, which again is Tiffany blue, silver, and white. So I figured once I got this box, I can just I was thinking about painting the whole thing and then putting my own ribbon in here, but I said no, that's too much work. It's already white and it has a lovely floral type of pearl design on it. It's like a pearl white. So I said what I can do is just put it together and take this brown bronze looking ribbon off and put my own on. So it's fairly simple. In the beginning of the video, you'll see that I have the materials that you're going to need. So I love E6000 again. What I want to do is glue this part together. When you get it in the mail, it's going to come in 3 parts like this. And then you just have to put them together, just stack them on top of each other. Now, to make sure that it's secure, I want to put glue on the outer sections of the box to make sure that it sticks, because I'm going to be moving this around, especially, you know, the day of the wedding, just setting everything up, having my bridesmaids set everything up for me, and the wedding coordinator. So I don't put a whole lot of glue, just enough to make sure that it's secure, pressing firmly against the sides, and you can use the blow dryer to make sure you get around the edges. Seems like this is not coming on. Okay. There you go. So firmly. I'll just do this one and then we can go to the next one. So I know exactly how much to cut off. I'm going to measure it. I had measuring tape here, but since I already have the exact measurements of the circumference of the box, I can just save some time. It's all about saving time and being creative in the process. So I can save some time and just measure it according to the original initial ribbon. And just, you always want to cut just maybe a little bit extra. So you will need scissors for this project. So, okay, so this is for the very bottom of the box. And now I'm going to take off the middle section. Like I said, this is a fairly quick and easy project. You want to be careful when pulling this off because you don't want to take off too much of the actual fabric or paper that's on this box. So that's the second part. So again, I'm going to use this to measure the actual length of the second one. Cutting off just maybe 2 centimeters more. Okay, so this is the second part I'm going to put right there, and then the very top, which is the smallest portion of the box. Finding the original start area where they glued it. Okay, it's right here. Okay. So this is the tricky part, I believe, is we can start with the very top. So you can get rid of these unless you want to keep this for another project, but you can discard those. So I think the very tricky part is probably going to be this, sticking it. So I don't know if I should use, I don't think I should use E6000 to put around this whole thing, because if I put E6000 around here, E6000 is very wet, so it's going to seep through and you're going to see wet stains on here. I already know. So I figure I'll use the Elmer's Extreme stick, the glue stick. And what I'll do is I'll go around that imprint that's already given to us. I'll go around the imprint with the glue stick, which is not wet and should be very sticky. Make sure you get those edges, the edge right there. Put glue on that too. And then now, let's go around. And as you go around, firmly press around each section. So you may want to move the ribbon up. Like I said, you want to make sure that the ribbon is flat on each edge, each corner. And at this very end, that's why I said leave out a little extra, because what I want to do is fold it over, because you see how the edges of the ribbon is breaking off, is shredding. You don't want that, so you want to fold it under and then stick it. So how we're going to stick it is put some more glue. And I'm going to fast forward the other parts of it. I just want to make sure that you get how to do it in the first part of this, which is the very top that I'm doing. Will give you an overview of how the rest of it will go. So now I do want to use the E6000 to put on the very end, because E6000 is stronger than the Elmer's stick glue stick. So you would definitely need to use the oh, I can't think of the name of the freaking hair thing. And I don't do any editings in my video, that much editing, so if you hear me stumbling or stuttering or whatever, it is what it is. So again, I'm folding over this part, and you can actually put some glue on this part, on the very end of it too. This is my first time doing this, so bear with me. Okay. And if you still see any creases, like anything that's sticking out that's like not perfect, you can always put a trim over this top, like a crystal trim, to hide anything, which is probably what I may do. I don't know, it really depends on how I feel. I may put some rhinestones right here just to cover that part up so nobody can see the crease. So it's really up to you. So I'll give you a whole 360 of the top of the box, and the next time you'll see me, I'll have all this done, and then we can see where we're going to put our tag, which is probably going to be in the middle. Okay, so as you can see, I have completed each layer, and I decided to put a rhinestone AB trim on the very end of the crease, so the crease will not show. But another thing that you can do to make your box a little bit more eye-catching, you can buy florals from Hobby Lobby, Walmart, any arts and crafts store that you go to, and you could put like florals here. You can glue it here. If you wanted to make a big bow out of the ribbon that you already have, to place something here, which is what I'll probably do. I probably have a combination of things. You can do that. Oh, that's already sticking. Look at that. You can do that, or you can have some flowers, whether that be real flowers or fake flowers. Now these are Tiffany blue in color as well, and I was going to use these flowers to go on my vase, but you can also put florals right here on the side or the top, however you want to decorate your piece. It's totally up to you. But what I think I'm going to do, okay, so as you can see, I had already put the bow on it, and how I put the bow on it is, earlier you saw that I had put the brooch on the bow, and I said I was going to glue it on, but gluing isn't as strong as Velcro. So I use Velcro, put it to the back of the bow, and then put another part of the Velcro to the actual ribbon that's on the box. I glued it on there, let it dry, and then for just some more stability, I took a stapler and then I stapled it on. So I stapled the part, that the Velcro that's on the ribbon, this part, I stapled it on. And I'm actually going to show you right here, this is how I did it with the very top, which I'm going to put the flower here. I ended up taking one of these flowers, cut the stem off, and I used the Tiffany blue mint color floral flower here, and I ended up gluing this onto the top of this flower, and this is how it looks. You see, this is how it looks. I glued the very top of that, like I said, to the artificial flower, and I put some Velcro on the back of this. As you can see, I stapled it just for it can be more stable, and I put glue here. The glue is not 100% dry, but that's why I stapled it, so that way it can be stable. I'm just going to put a little bit more glue on this end. And actually what I think I'm going to do next time, if I decide to do something for anybody else, I'm just going to not glue it and just staple it, because stapling it is easier. You don't have to worry about the glue getting on the ribbon or anything like that. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to put the two Velcro pieces together, and voila, there you go. You have your gift box with the name, the date, the beautiful ribbon, the beautiful flower, and I would say you did this piece probably under $60, I would say. So if you're doing it yourself, you'll save a lot of money. If not, you can always come to us. We won't charge you that much. Alright, bye.